Gus's reading of Veyd is very accurate.
Also,
Oh yeah, tell me about it.
Well, Gus can tell you about it. I mean, if he's not a coward who likes to speak to, about people behind their backs. Gus, could you tell us, what your reading of Veyd is? I think he's sleepy.
He's probably busy having congestive heart failure.
Well, yeah, man. I mean, of course you get tired after moving all that fucking weight all day.
but coming back to Tom's argument, maybe it's just being pedantic, but I feel you have to add the premise that that the aliens existing in that space, in that spatial location, has to be possible.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying. It is dependent on that possibility, right?
Yeah, but that's just pedantic, right? Because even if the assumption is not stated, people would assume.
People would assume what?
That it's actually possible to exist in exactly that place where you searched.
Well, yeah, but that would be flawed.
Because I think if it was impossible for aliens to exist exactly, then the probability wouldn't change actually.
Yes, I concur. If the if the probability was there, yes, perhaps. But just by in virtue of something that is very localized, focalized, in it is not, on whatever it is that you're checking. It doesn't mean they are related. This is what I'm saying. Okay, so it seems like a flawed conclusion to do that.
Tasteless, I cannot believe that you've turned against me. I'm the only one that's been on your side, truly been on your side. Tried to help you, giving you assistance. I've given you wise counsel. No one else in the server ever bothered to give you wise counsel. I loved you.
Well, Veyd, I am sorry, man. Your love is just too tough for me. Now listen, whenever you attack me, you are my enemy. And even though I don't agree, because I stated this in the chat, the enemy of my enemy is also my enemy. So I don't give a fuck.
That's the saying. That's how it goes.
Veyd, does this convey your feelings about Ray?
This is we need that in the co-bot. The enemy of my enemy is also my enemy.
Basically, the no bitch prime directive turned into the fuck you too directive.
Veyd, is this the basic sentiment here?
Is what? I can't look at anything I'm reading.
The GIF I just posted.
Oh, hold on a second.
So what did Tasteless wreck you on, Veyd?
Hold on a minute. Where'd you put it, in main chat? Oh, yeah.
So I still want to hear what
Tasteless. He wrecked my heart and soul, is what he wrecked. He wrecked me on the idea that, loving kindness and brotherly fraternity among men can be something valued by people on the internet. That's what he wrecked me on.
Tasteless, is this true?
Well, I don't know about that, but to tell you the truth, listen, Veyd, I like Veyd's style, even though I don't consider him my friend, and I don't consider people who disagree with me my enemies, of course. However, Veyd has tried a flawed strategy of kissing Tomer's ass. I cannot have that. You see. So whenever I perceive this bitch behavior, to me he's lost. You know this, mate. I mean, I told you this before. I was trying to help you.
What about the other?
Why am I trying to help
you?
you?
Be wrong.
Listen. Why am I trying to help you? Because this is a flawed strategy you're using. Tomer is just way too much smart than you. Okay, he's smarter than you, and he knows these things. You're not going to be able to wreck Tomer this way. So I was trying to help you, and you kept going, trying to do this. So I said, fine. You know what? I'm going to let Veyd fucking fail on this strategy. That's fine. But you kept doing it today. You were saying basically...
This is just an ad hoc fantasy that you're coming up with to justify that you've made a faux pas against your only ally. And so now you're trying to
My only ally? I'm sorry, motherfucker. Don't feel special. I have many allies.
Name one.
American.
Did you say America?
American.
American.
Are you serious?
Yes.
You think America is your ally?
No, there's some guy in here that has the name America.
I know. That's what I'm talking about, right? Because I heard America in here earlier. He was obviously, ironically agreeing with Tasteless. Yeah, like his tongue was ripping through his cheek.
You see, this is your problem. Your model of interpretation of reality is flawed.
Oh, fuck.
I know you see all the things that happened before you said through the lens of stupidity. Okay, so you are trying to confirmate your bias constantly, and whenever you get a piece of information that will do that, you will take it gladly.
Tasteless,
but you will dismiss every other. Listen.
I'm just letting you know
every
that he was
other
being ironic.
Yes. Every other piece of information you let out because it doesn't conflict with your fucking existing model. So yes, Ed, you can. I mean, I understand you see this, but I guess reality.
I'm not trying to insult you. I just put out one little thing. Don't fucking monologue, okay? I get it. You don't agree. Save your fucking breath.
Okay, that's fine.
With people like Tasteless around the world, it's no wonder that the Mexican Empire lost half of their fucking territory.
No, man. I mean, to be honest, if we were to be judged, who is acting like a Mexican here, it would be you, because you're basically, handing your ass to Tomer, just fucking kissing his ass for you to get a little bit of fucking power.
Let me get this straight. You are Mexican, and you're using me as an example in the negative that typifies Mexican behavior.
I'm sorry, man. Many Mexicans are pussies whenever they let go their territory, and you are doing that. Whenever you're saying,
we're just being gaslit.
You are letting go your territory
is a performance
just because you think that is going to be beneficial to you.
This can't be on accident. He's a performance artist. We're all being trolled. This is just a genius performance artist, okay?
That was actually very funny.
You guys know that this is one of my favorite things because Veyd was one of the people that Tasteless white knighted for regularly. So it's good to see that the white knighting is going to decrease.
I don't think so. I think
Tasteless sticking his neck out for me. I thought, this is a genuinely honorable and high quality individual that's deserving of alliance. And what has he done? What has he done in the moment of need where I provided my hand? I reached out to him and said, Tasteless, let me give you a hand up, buddy.
Yeah,
Let me help.
well, you have it where your lips went deep
Drag
into
you out
fucking
of
Tomer's ass.
excrement
Yeah,
that you
thank you
find
very
yourself
much,
in
bro.
now.
Yeah,
What
Tom,
did he do?
I don't need your
Slapped
hands.
away my hand and spit in my general direction.
Look, Tom, if you think the white knighting will stop, I don't think you realize Tasteless's like pattern of white knighting as of late. He just white knights for anyone who is against you or me.
That's false. I have white knighted for
Stop.
Tomer. What you perceive as white knighting. It is me defending my convictions.
You know, the difficulty is that even if I went back to just explicitly reaming Tom on every single fucking opportunity, right? Like, I'd still be your enemy because I'm his enemy.
Of course. Now listen, whenever you offered me your quote-unquote hand while your lips were, you know, in Tomer's ass, that is not something I'm going to, you know, allow, man. You know, don't fucking offer me your help, quote unquote, while you're doing that. I mean, that is not just, it is not grateful to you. I am trying to help you. It is not the other way around.
Okay, Tasteless, I'm going to give you a chance to help me out. Like, where do we go from here? Like, what's the first step I can take to self-improvement, in your opinion?
Well, listen, man. The first thing you need to do is be honest.
I'm all ears.
First thing. Listen. Be honest. Because, well, not too honest. No. Let me correct that stance. You need to clear your shit up. Because while you are being honest, yes, you are too transparent in your intentions, in your tactics, in your, you know, strategies. Okay? So it's not going to get you anywhere, in my opinion.
Well,
so
what are you
better check?
What's the context here? What are you even talking about?
Well,
I need an explicit piece of advice. Like, don't do this. Do this instead. You're giving like generalities. Just tell me what
you have a personal flaw. You know what your personal flaw is? You are.
I have no idea, Tasteless. Please tell me.
Okay, you have.
Is it my selflessness that's my problem?
Yeah, man. I think you think too high of yourself, and you take that very seriously, and you need others to recognize that you have that need. That is your biggest weakness. So since you have that need, you will do shit that will, you know, do the opposite. Especially when you have, you know, very observant and very analytic guys. Like, you know, we have many here. Very skeptical guys. And very smart guys also, and they see that transparently, man. And this is your personal flaw, that it is just not letting you, you know, grow.
So you think that my biggest flaw is that I?
Oh man, he's trying to pick sides.
We were making fun of your Darius ban.
If he picks